Hi guys, hey, it's children. I've started again. See, I've already filmed this video before while they were sleeping, but just to realize that there was audio issues, my other mic was malfunctioning. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about a lot of things that I regret at my wedding. A lot of wedding regrets that I have, things that I did that I just wish if I had a chance again, I'm going to redo. You know, I'm going to do differently, that kind of thing. So my brother is getting married, and he's the one that asked me like, what would you change about your wedding if you could change anything? And I said, there's a lot to it. It sure got me thinking. You want to just do things quickly, but these children will not let you be. So that's how I was saying now. My brother got me to ask myself these questions, and I was like, okay, if I could, what would I change about my wedding? So number one, I was 6 months pregnant at my wedding. They had paid my bride price like 6 months prior, and I took it immediately. Okay, and at the point where I found out I was pregnant, I had a choice like to either do the wedding quick or do it later. Now mind you, this 2020 wedding was the peak of COVID. Like when I got engaged, we were doing sit at home. That was just the peak of COVID. Everything was going rah. I was like, okay, you know what, fine, let's do the wedding in December so everybody can make it. I'm already going to be pregnant, so what's the point? It's fine. Now, I don't know if that was a bad decision. I feel like it was a bad decision in hindsight. I should have just done it then when my dresses could fit, even if it was just 10 people in the living room, whatever. Because in the end, all those friends I was thinking that would make it in December still didn't make it. Only a handful made it, okay? But then on the plus side, my sister who couldn't travel because of the travel restrictions like made it and all that. So some people did make it back. But my point was like, because I pushed the wedding to December and I was already 6 months pregnant, heavily pregnant, I had to do double expenses. So my 2 wedding outfits, I had to remake them. Okay, and then worst of all, I had a combined wedding, which was a white wedding and traditional wedding on the same day. So I had to think about my wedding dress and then the 2 traditional outfits, which I had redone. I got expensive fabric to start with, so now that meant that I had to spend triple the amount because I had to get all those expensive fabric again, and then pay designer, another designer again. The money that I just wasted because I had to make 2 different sets of outfits for the wedding, meaning 6 different outfits, is just if I start to talk about it I might cry. Let's not even talk about the wedding dress that I ordered from Turkey that ended up I did not use, and I even think they cheated me on that wedding dress because the dress, as I'm looking at it, it looks inferior. Just trying it on, like there was already tear in the lace, hence why I never sold this, which was my plan. And then worst of all, on top of all these things, I tried to use a photographer that my sister had used in previous years, and the photographer just did not work. I don't know if it's old filter he's using. I don't know. Don't hire a photographer based on old glory. You're going to regret it. If you're planning your wedding now, take your time out to plan your outfits, your photographer, because that's really all you remember from the day. You will not care about other things. See, like, so yeah, I used a photographer my sister did in past, and first of all, we took the wedding pictures. I was like, this is not really it though. And I was like, okay, I'll still give him a shot. After all, he took nice pictures for my sister. He would do nice pictures for me as well. I was so wrong. So the photographer was just based on old glory. See, he put this weird filter on all my pictures, and he must have posted like 20 pictures from that wedding on his page. And I was just like, I should have known. I should have just left it at that. I should have just gone with my heart. And there were other up and coming photographers that I could have patronized though, but again did not patronize because I said, no, we've worked with this one in the past. I sincerely apologize for this noise. It's just if she goes to her playroom, she'll cry. As she's out here, she's still making noise, so just bear with me. Okay. I hope the mic is at least cancelling on some of it. At least it's better than the other one that is not functioning at all. So long story short, I just thank God that I even got another photographer, because it was this other photographer that got pictures that I hung downstairs, like okay-ish pictures, you know. And then I just thank God for that. And then being pregnant also meant I could not drink. I was already so exhausted because I didn't even eat anything throughout that day. I did not want to be so tired, and I ended up being so tired. I somehow got through dancing and everything, and I could not drink. Jai with my friends, thought they were doing shots. I was just looking at them like hey. So my advice to young girls these days, please spend reasonably on your outfits. You don't need to overdo. Get a good photographer, is worth it. Like, even if first is up and coming, look at their work. Don't use past glory. Don't be like me. You will cry. It will end in tears. And then once you focused on your looks, you focused on photographer, you don't have to call a lot of people. See, my husband is from my village, So they knew that two families coming together. People knew that that wedding was going to be popo. I mean, I wanted it to be popo. So we're really going above and beyond, like. But at the end of the day, I realized now that those things don't matter at all. So I hope she's gone for good now. But anyway, like, and one of my biggest regrets came in terms of my outfit was that because I was pregnant, I was being very like reserved with my style. I didn't want anything that would make the stomach look even bigger. Even though I know they had paid my bride price, it's still my wedding, and being pregnant at your wedding is like somehow, you know. So I chose number one, I chose a princess dress for my wedding gown, which normal me now that time everything's bodycon made. By the time you see girl in shape, because my shape was standard, you know, that kind of thing, because it's awkward. So like I had to do a princess gown, which I did not like. And then secondly, my designer used something I did not like on the hand. I just didn't like the hand. It was like an afterthought. There was not enough fabric anymore. My applique was not remaining, so she just did what she could. But I just felt it made my hand look bigger. You know, like when you have big arms, like look, you're very sensitive about, you're very careful about what you wear because you don't want it to appear bigger. And so that was just it. It looks really big, and I didn't want it to look big, but there was nothing I could do about it. And then on top of the princess dress, but the gown was so beautiful. Let me tell you, if you saw it in person, it was so beautiful. Like she really tried. That she's very good when it comes to princess dresses. I just wish the sleeves were different, or I had enough applique to apply on the sleeves. That's just my only wish about the dress. And then the traditional wedding looks, I was torn in between trying to do wrapper look, trying to do a train. And now come and say hi, let me rest, come and say hi. Trying to do a train that I just don't know. I liked the dress, but I just feel the previous look that I wanted was going to be much better. It was much better. Like, are you happy now? Yes, give mommy her phone. See how you're making noise in mommy's video. You want to spoil mommy's video for her? So yeah, my wedding dress. See what she went to go and bring. No, I said no. Yeah. I open it yourself. So if I could do things differently now, I'll make sure I'm not pregnant too. That's number one. And number two, like, make sure that, in fact, I never tell you guys this part. Actually, how could I almost end this video without telling you? You see my hairstylist I paid to install frontal for me that I could use for both the white wedding and the trad. This person sent their assistant, and not only was their assistant not skilled, they knew nothing about what I wanted. Okay, so I had to start trying to educate this guy. But I just thank God for my makeup artist Laifa, who was the most awesome vendor of it all, of them all. Like Laifa not only plucked my frontal, she laid it, made it lay flat. All the guy now had to do was coil it, and so we got away with that for the white wedding. But I see the trad, I wanted this look where, you know, they'll snatch the hair like this, they'll snatch it, and then not only snatch it, they'll put all these accessories. I bought the accessories, everything. This guy wanted to start removing my frontal to start putting attach, because he could only work with attach, could not work with frontal. Hey God, that to say that I was mad was an understatement. You now need to see all of us just from there, say okay, just leave it like this because we're already short on time. Put the bead, let's be going. I was so angry. And then guess what? The stupid hairstylist now started posting all the wedding pictures, videos, because he now found out who I was. Like, why couldn't you come yourself? Till now I blocked him. I should have called him out, but I just didn't do it. But anyway, this girl, maybe next time I'll give you people part 2. But I thank God that now the wedding has come, it has passed. But definitely, if I could do things differently, I'll definitely change some things. The combined wedding is very stressful, and if you're pregnant, it's even more stressful. Secondly, photographer, very important. And you see, warning your vendors beforehand not to send their assistants, also very important. I didn't think I'll have that issue, but you see. Anyway, you guys, you don't see now, mommy duties calls. So I'll see you guys later. If you're not family member, see presents. Let me know what you regret the most about your own wedding plans. But I'll see you guys next time. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, because I'm really going through a lot to film this video. See this girl. But anyway, yes, please subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.